What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today's video, we will be checking out some brand new changes that the devs just announced for the brand new upcoming game Reverse 1999. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and also turn on post notification bells so that you guys can always stay tuned as to when I post new videos. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here on the channel, if you have any questions, I created a brand new Discord server, so you can join the server by going to my channel description and you will see the server link there, and I'll also post the server link in the comment section down below. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the video. So the devs, they basically released this a couple days ago. I think they released it like 3 days ago or 2 days ago. But they basically announced some brand new changes for the game. So there were basically some issues with the game, and it seems like, people were discussing these issues, and the devs actually did something about it, which is a good sign. Whenever devs actually communicate with their community and tell them, yo, we see, we see all your complaints, we fix them, that is a good sign. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be kind of hard to read because this is kind of small, but let's try. I'm gonna try my best. Dear players, exactly 16 days before the official launch of Reverse 1999, Devs in the Suitcase is here to give you an update of all the optimizations to be implemented in the official launch version 1.0, including a shortened starter tutorial, added language options, a handler PC version, more accessible text and interactive elements, a higher cellular activity limit, and exclusive news about version 1.1. Find the details in the suitcase. So about the PC version, so I'm pretty sure the game, they didn't originally plan to launch a PC version for this game. They only planned, to launch it on mobile, but it is really good that they are going to launch a PC client right on launch. Like, that is a really good thing, because I was afraid that I was gonna have to use an emulator like LD Player, but the fact that this game is gonna come out with the PC client is good news. So that's really good. Anyways, let's go and check it out. So the first question, the mandatory starter tutorial can be tedious. Is there a way to get around this so I can start playing ASAP? So this question is a really good question, because if you're planning on re-rolling, in games like this, in gacha games, re-rolling can be a bit tedious because the tutorial takes a long time, and you have to click through all the dialogue, and you can't even skip. So this is a good question. And their answer was, we received feedback on the long starter tutorial and made the following improvements for the official launch. Number 1, they added a feature to skip each chapter in the prologue. Now you can simply tap the skip button to view chapters summary. So this is actually good news for people who are planning on re-rolling. So if you're planning on re-rolling for like a specific character, you can now basically skip through all the dialogue if you're not really interested in the story. Now, me personally, I'm going to be really invested in the story because the story in this game looks really good, so I won't be skipping the story at all. But if you're not really that interested in the story, then they have a skip button, so if you want to re-roll, you can go ahead and skip, so you could immediately, do your rolls. Number 2, they moved the battle speed feature to an earlier stage. In the CBT, you must clear stage first 6 to unlock the feature, where in official launch, this feature becomes available once you start stage first 1. So that is actually good as well. So now, in these type of games, these type of turn-based games, the skip feature, not the skip feature, but the speed feature, you have to unlock it when you play certain levels. But this time, when you literally start on the game, when the game officially comes out, you could immediately click the speed button and everything starts to go faster. And then for number 3, they moved the end of the mandatory tutorial to an earlier stage in the CBT. You must clear stage first 4 before you can perform any operations as you want. For the official launch, this has been improved and you can start doing anything you like after you clear first 1. Wow. So they're basically saying, yo, we're allowing you guys to do re-rolls. We're trying to help you guys do your re-rolls faster. So this is actually good news for people who are planning to re-roll. They're basically making everything a little bit quicker now. And then for number 4, they moved the availability of the homepage event character and summon system to after you clear stage first 1, so that you can have a glimpse of the features beyond the main story earlier, track of the refresh time. This feature will become available in the official launch. Good as well. So in most gacha games, the summon feature, the gacha system and you checking out your characters, summoning for weapons, you literally have to go through all these things in the game in order for you to unlock the gacha system. But in this game, as soon as you're done with the first stage of this game, as soon as you're done with like the first level, you immediately unlock summon features. So that is absolutely good. Now, this in the bottom right here, I literally cannot read this. Like, whoever did this, I mean, not the dev notes, but just the size of this is just so small. I can't really read the text. Let's go to the next one. Now, for the next question, okay, so basically, this first question was basically, I want to reroll, so how can I do it? Can you guys please make it, the whole reroll system a little bit faster? And they basically said, yes, we fixed it. You guys can reroll a little bit quicker now. So that's good news for people who want to reroll. Now, for the next question, what text languages and voice acting language will I be getting for the official launch? During the CBT, voice acting language options are Japanese and English only. Will there be other options? So for the CBT version, there is only English and Japanese. And their answer for this is, the official launch includes the following language packs: Japanese, English, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, and Korean. Voice acting languages are Japanese, English, Chinese, and Korean. You can also download language packs of your choice in the official launch. In addition to the default English language pack, you can download other language resources when you start the game for the first time. Once downloaded, you can also choose the default voice acting language. We also optimize in-game language display logic. When you start the game for the official launch, the game will automatically switch to the language that matches your system device language. Currently, the game supports these languages: English, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. So basically, they just added Korean and Chinese into the game, because at first it was just Japanese and English in the CBT. Now they added two more languages, so that's way better. So if you're a Chinese player or Korean player, you can now hear your own language, and you can actually read your own language in the game. So that's good news. Okay, next question. What optimizations have been included for PC version? So like I said, I don't know if they were originally planning to release this on PC, but it seems like this is something new, because it seems like they were it seems like their first objective was to release this game on launch on mobile first, but it seems like PC was like their secondary objective, and it actually worked. So for their answer, they said, in response to the feedback on PC version during the CBT, we will be releasing these optimizations with the official launch. So number one, when you launch the PC version for the first time, you can adjust resolution and graphics and enable video compatibility once the hotfix resources are downloaded. So if you have a potato PC, then you can basically fix the settings, fix the graphics, so that you can basically make the settings fit your needs, so that you won't experience a lot of lag. For number two, exit and settings buttons have been added to the login page. You can tap the settings button to adjust the graphics. Number three, in the combat screen, you can right click the skill card to view the card details, and right click the enemies to view their details. In the item selection screen, you can right click the item icon to view the item details. And for number four, in the story UI, you can roll the mouse wheel to review the story and press the spacebar to move to the next line. And number five, in the settings UI, you can choose to mute or play the game audio when the game is running in the background. So this is basically an image of the optimization. As you guys can see, we have resolution right here. We have full screen on and off. FPS right here, it says 30 FPS to 60 FPS. We have the graphics and low definition mode. So really great optimizations for PC version. It seems like for the PC version, they didn't really have these, they didn't have these options in their settings. So the fact that they added these, really solid. Now for the next question, some interactive elements in the main story map can lead to a part of the story, but there's no hints for them. Can you make the trails and elements more obvious? So this question is basically saying, can you guys give us more hints, allow us to actually know what we're doing, to see where we're going in order for us to, get what we want in the story? And the answer is, in the official launch, interactive elements in the main story map will have a highlighted display, helping you find these clues easier. So if you're having trouble trying to find clues, the answer is they made it a little bit easier for you to find it. And then for the next question, some pieces of text are not displayed in full. I know I can scroll down to read the entire thing, but there's no prompt. We reviewed all the pages, and then the answer is we reviewed all the pages that require scrolling to read the entire text and added an arrow icon below such text to avoid confusion. So this person's complaint was that they don't know when they're like there's no icon to show them whether or not they can scroll down to continue reading, and they basically added this arrow right here so that you can know that you have to scroll down in order to continue reading. So that's a good improvement. And then for our next page, I think this is our last page. Next question. Cellular activity limit is too low, and I must log into the game frequently to deplete it. I face the same trouble in Wilderness that I have to claim the bond too often. Now, I haven't played the CBT, so I don't know what cellular activity means. So if anybody knows what that means, put it down in the comment section because I don't know what cellular activity means. Is it stamina? Because this person says that the limit is too low and then they must log into the game to deplete it. So I don't know. I don't know what cellular activity is. And the answer is for the official launch, cellular activity limit will be raised by 69. For example, if you're a level 10 timekeeper, damn, that was bad. I'm pretty sure this is like your level. Your max activity will be raised from 101 to 170. Okay, this has to be stamina. This has to be stamina. I might be wrong, I don't know, but this has to be stamina. So if this is stamina, then they basically increase the stamina threshold. And it will continue to rise until the upper limit 200 as you level up. So the more you level up, the more your stamina cap will increase. Character bond storage limit is also changed from 8 hours to 20 hours, allowing you to plan your schedule comfortably. So I don't know what character bond is because I haven't played the CBT once again. So if you guys know what that means, go ahead and write it down in the comment section because I literally don't know what character bond, storage limit, or none of that. But I'm pretty sure this is stamina. This has to be stamina. For the next question, I can't play other music or video apps in the background when playing the game on a mobile device. And the answer is we fixed the issue where other music or video apps can't be played in the background when running the game. This will no longer be an issue during the official launch. So if you guys are trying to play, music in the background while playing this game, you can now do it. And for the last question, are there any future updates in the works? And that is a really great question. And the answer to that is the dev team is constantly coming up with and testing new content. It is our sincere wish that everyone enjoys quality content during the official launch. After repeated testing and feedback, we arrived at the following decisions. Version 1.1 will be released on November 9th. A number of event tasks and schedules have been optimized accordingly. This version will be active for 28 days. From version 1.2 onwards, version durations will be adjusted to 42 days. Alright, so this is actually big. So they're basically telling us how their update time periods are going to be. Every update is going to be for 42 days. So considering the fact that there's going to be 42 days per update, I'm guessing that, I don't know, if they're going to release 2 characters every update, then I'm pretty sure, okay, if I do my math correctly, 42 divided by 2, I'm pretty sure that's 22. That's 21. Yes. So 42 divided by 2, 21. So 21 days per banner. That's actually pretty long. That's actually pretty long. So that's actually pretty good. 21 days. Like I'm guessing if they're going to add 2 characters per update. So 2 characters per update. First banner is going to be 21 days, and then the next banner, which is phase 2, is going to be for 21 days. That's actually pretty good. So if you are a free-to-play player, this is actually good news for free-to-play players because this gives us an opportunity to save up. Now, for version 1.1, it says that, this will be active for 28 days, but that's only going to be for version 1.1. So after version 1.1, that's when, we're going to have 42 days time period for each update. So version 1.1 is just an exception, which is actually understandable. So version 1.1 is going to be a little bit short, but for version 1.2 is going to be, and onward, they're going to be way longer. So that's exciting. Yeah, these were some really good questions, and the devs, they answered accordingly. Like, their answers were really solid. They were really clear with their answers, because one thing I can't stand when most games have these little dev these dev, questions and answers. Most devs, they would literally answer like they wouldn't even answer a question. They would answer a question with a question. So it's really good that like the devs were clear with their answers. They made sure that they made everything clear. They showed images to make sure that the person who's asking the question, not even a person but the community, actually understands what's going on. So really good update. I mean, really good dev notes, to be honest. Like, this is actually solid. Like, they're telling us, yo, if you're a free to play player, don't worry, you'll be able to save up your summon currency for future characters, because 42 days is really solid. And they increase, if I'm right, they increased the stamina cap to 200, which is really solid. So these were some really solid answers. And like I said, man, this is a good sign for this game, because one thing that I look for in most gacha games is communication. Because I've played a lot of gacha games, I won't name them. Like, I played a lot of gacha games, and I would experience, devs having poor communication with the community, and things will just not turn out good. But the fact that they're already answering our questions before the game is even out is a really good sign. So my whole opinion on this is actually really good, you know, really solid. They gave us a whole, honestly, they kind of gave us a roadmap, to be honest. They kind of gave us a roadmap telling us, what's going to happen in future updates, how they're going to, how future updates are going to be. They optimized, the PC client. They did a lot of optimization. They added, voice languages. They just added a lot of new things into the game that people were complaining about in the CBT. So really great news. I'm really excited for this game. We have, I don't know how many days we have left, but I'm pretty sure we have 2 weeks left until the game officially launches. So make sure you guys pre-register for Reverse 1999. I'm really hyped for this game. Really excited to see what this game has in store. But anyways, put your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think? Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.